So in today's episode, we're going to continue our networking series. We did the upgrade of the house, we did upgrade of the sound system, we did upgrade of the movie theaters in the living room and the bedroom, and now we're going to concentrate on the networking in the house. Now, I waited specifically, I've had this box here around 2 months ago, but I needed to wait for this exact moment. Now I have an iPhone which has 200 gigs of space. I share that with my family, which means right now I have 199.86 gigs full out of 200 gigs, so it's 100% full. I also have my DS1010 Plus Synology NAS is 100% full. So I could either add more storage to it or just upgrade that device. And that's exactly what we did. So we ended up getting the DS1819 Plus. It is the latest and greatest from the Synology family for an at-home network. And we're going to do an upgrade of our infrastructure. We just upgraded the Wi-Fi in the house. We got the Netgear really fast router. And now we're going to do the Synology NAS, and that's coming up. Hey, what's up guys? This is HERVEs from HERVEs World, showing you that IT means I try. If you're new to the channel, thanks for stopping by. Don't forget to subscribe. So on this channel we do unboxings, desktop support, life hacks, actual hacking, and tech reviews of great products. Well, and today we're going to take a look and unbox the Synology 1819 Plus. It's an 8-bay system. It's going to give you speeds of 3200 per second, faster data rates. You're going to get 30% more power. You're going to get reduced power consumption of 40% from the previous model, and you're going to get faster burst of access for improved throughput, sequential data deduplication, and we're going to take a look at that right now. But the funny thing is, when you have these devices, you're either going to have to do two things. You can do with the 1819 Plus, you can either do 10 gig Ethernet or you can do SSD caching. So that depends. One is for external, one is for internal. That's the bridge we have. So I ended up getting both options. I got the top of the line spec for the 10 gig network from start to finish, and the Synology SSD caching, all the parts top to bottom, and we're going to take a look and see. This will be part one. Part two will be the latter. Anything that's kissed in this episode you'll see right on the bottom right over here. So let's go take a look, unbox this puppy. Let me show you what I got currently, and we're going to need to get a cabinet somewhere here just dedicated for our NAS solutions, our networking, and our boosters. Let's go take a look. Okay. Very good. Okay, now first thing you see, you have right over here are your ports for you able to upgrade this to up to 32 gigs. It comes with 4, and I did max out the RAM, so we'll do that. Now, if you take a look, you'll see that it has 8 different bays. You open slide, you have status light, amber lights, you have LAN 2, 3, 4 here, and if unit. So if you're going to run a small company or a big company, you could actually use this here. So let's see what else you can do. So Synology NASs are good for file sharing. You can share files with anyone, anywhere, no matter what device. You will also have global access anywhere to files, services, and applications from anywhere around the world. You can also do cloud synchronization, which means synchronize your data across multiple devices in your cloud, and this is virtualization ready. You can integrate it with VMware, Citrix, Hyper-V, different environments, It also runs with Windows, Mac, Linux. You have USB 3 ports right over here. You have 2 really good quiet fans, and there's different modes that you can run this at for power consumption or power. You have the Kensington slots right over here, and you also have a PCIe slot here, and you have 2 eSATA ports right over here. Also, what's really cool with this particular device is you have a USB port right over here. So if you're looking to pop that in, you can right here. So let's put this down. I'm going to show you that I got the 8 terabytes of Iron Wolf here. We have 4 of these, but we're going to put these after. We're going to put in the RAM first. So very simple. Okay. We want this machine to be extremely fast. RAM install done. We put back. So now that we have our 8 terabytes popped and populated, we're just going to slide these ever so slightly into the bay, and then you close. Make sure that sits correctly. Let us begin. And all you do is there's 6 different screws. To be installing our 10 gig card. Good thing I got both options. So this is the E10G 18-2-T2, and what that means is these are the dual 10 gig ports. It runs its post operating self-test. It checks the integrity of the drives. It checks and see everything on there, and then once we go through, you'll start seeing the status light blink, and you'll see the alert as well, and the landline connections that we'll see. Once this starts going amber, that means it's ready to be added to the network. There we go. And as you can see, there are 6 bays populated with network 8 terabyte drives, and that status light means that we're able to go to find.synology.com and add them to our network. So let's go take a look. You can do it on iOS, but I'm going to do it on a computer so you can see it. Okay, so all you need to do next is just type in, once you have it connected to your network, once you have the power in and the hard drives in, and once you've operated, turned it on, it then starts flashing orange. And all you do is you go to findsynology.com. It's a web assistant to help you log. And we're going to do setup. Install DSM, we're going to do install now. It's really simple. I understand that all of these hard drives will be removed. And right now it's installing Diskstation Manager, DSM. And this is gonna take about 10 minutes. So we'll let it run, and it's really, really fast. It's formatting those drives. And go directly on. So once this is completely done, then we'll do a migration, which is the next step. And we'll let this go. So I'll back in a sec. I'll be back when it's done. Okay, so then when you're finished, all you do is you log in via your page, you log on, and then you can see exactly what you have. So right now what we're going to do is we're going to create a volume, and it's just as everything else. You can go in and see all your stats. It's very convenient to have everything here. And let's go create a volume. Next, once you select it, you can go and hit next. Everything's going to be erased, which is okay. Hit OK. Now we're going to be doing snapshots and replication folder quotas, which we can do are there. If you're using Linux, you use ext4, but all we do is hit next. And apply. And we let it do anything. This is going to take a while. So I have 27 terabytes right now. And once it's done creating the volume, we're good to go. So next, we let this go through. It's going to configure all the hard drives into the RAID configuration that we have. Synology RAID, hybrid RAID 2. And it's a very quiet machine, and it's very, very efficient. So this is going to probably take a couple days with the amount of hard drives that we have in here. So the next thing we're going to be doing is I'm going to call Synology to work on getting the M.2 pieces for the SSD cache card, and then we're going to do a migration from the DS1010 Plus to the 1819 Plus, and then that one's going to go to somebody else, and I'll grab those hard drives and we're going to slap them in, not in this model, but we're going to get the expandable module over here. Well, that's going to do for this episode. It's a really long video, just wanted to give you an overview, but this is a really great system. We'll go over some of the specifications that you can use. Very simple. The option you have, once again, is either you do 10 gig, which we have the card inside, or you do SSD caching, which I prefer to do, but we don't have that piece, the M.2 piece. So that's going to do for this episode. I will catch you guys in the next one. Remember, IT means I try. Once this is done, we can finally get all the pictures off. Store it on here, we'll be good to go. Instead of having 200 gigs from Apple, we'll have 27 terabytes that we can access from all over the world. So honey, all those 62 gigs of videos and footage, we're gonna put it right over here. Well, that's gonna do it. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Right now it's 2 o'clock in the morning, so I wanted to make sure I get this done in one swoop. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.